Hi everyone, I will be interfacing a new sensor that is TCN75A today. I will be going through its features, its working, its connections with other hardware, applications and so on. For that, first of all go to controleverything.com and search for this sensor, and here are we. So TCN75A is a temperature sensor I2C, and these are some of its features as you can see. For today's video tutorial, I am going to interface the sensor TCN75A with a Raspberry Pi and a Python code. For the Python code, go to Resource tab and here is our Python code sample. Click on this and you can download this as a zip file of this code. Now, you can also have this Python code from our GitHub repository, that is Control Everything community. Now, make some connections of the hardware and let's proceed further. Let's have a look over the hardware and the connections. First of all, we require a Raspberry Pi, which you can see on my screen. And these are the GPIO pins of the Pi. Now, this is an I2C shield and it's available on our website controleverything.com. The reason we use this shield is to make connections with other I2C devices very easy. So gently push over the I2C shield over the GPIO pins like this and make this connection. Now, next, we require our sensor, that is TCN75A temperature sensor, and this is a connecting cable. Make the connection of the cable and the sensor like this, and while making this connection, make sure that the brown wire of the cable should be connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and same rule goes for the I2C shield. Now, to power up our Raspberry Pi, we require a micro USB cable just like this and gently insert it over here. For an internet connection, we require an Ethernet cable like this and gently insert it over the Ethernet jack. In case if you don't have any Ethernet cable, you can also use a Wi-Fi module for the internet connection. Finally, we have the connections we require for our tutorial. Now let's proceed further and interface the code with our sensor. Let's see the interfacing for the sensor and the Raspberry Pi with a Python code. So go to github.com and here search for Control Everything community, which you can see on my screen. Click on it and here type in the sensor name, that is TCN75A, and here it is. Now this is our required Python code. Let's see the instruction now. We have to download and install the SMBus library which we have used on the Raspberry Pi, and this is a link which will guide us to install the library on our Raspberry Pi. So get it done, and this is a command to run our program. Now get back to the Python code, and here is our Python code with .py extension. The first thing you notice on our code is that we have imported the required libraries and the address of our sensor is 0x48. In the working part for the writing section, we have selected configuration register having address 0x01 and the command for 12-bit ATC resolution is 0x60. This is the writing command for that. In the reading section, we have read back data from 0x00 and we have read 2 bytes as you can see. This is the command for that. For the conversion part, we have used the formulas described clearly in the datasheet for TCN75A for the temperature part. At the end of our code, we have output data on the screen for temperature, which is in Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. So this is how our code is. Now let's see and proceed with the working. Now let's have a look over the working of our code with the sensor. For that, copy this entire Python code and open up the terminal, and there create a new file with name TCN75A.py extension. Now here paste the entire code and save it. Now this is the command to run our code as you can see, and here we go. The temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit is here. Now when I press my finger and run the command, there's a change in temperature, and again doing that and running the command, the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit changes, and this is how the code works. Now let's proceed further and see what are the applications features of our sensor are. So we have just seen the working of temperature sensor TCN75A. The TCN75A product comes with user-programmable registers that provide flexibility for temperature sensing applications. The register settings allow user-selectable temperature measurement resolution, configuration of power-saving shutdown and one-shot modes, and the specification of both temperature alert output and hysteresis limited. This sensor has an industry standard 2-wire I2C compatible serial interface, allowing up to 8 devices to be controlled in a single serial bus. These features make the TCN75A ideal for low-cost, sophisticated multi-zone temperature monitoring applications like personal computers and servers, entertainment systems, office equipment, general purpose temperature monitoring, and so on. The sensor can be purchased from our website controleverything.com, and the Python code is available on the same site. As you can see, this code is also available on our GitHub repository Control Everything community. For any further queries, you can contact us on controleverything.com and be sure to post your comments on our community page. For more articles and blogs, you can contact us on hexter.io and reach us on Instructables. To know about videos and tutorials like these, please subscribe our YouTube channel. And in the end, you have a good day and thanks for watching.